today we have finished Universuary with Mystery Man, released in 1999, starring Ben Stiller, Hank Azaria, Paul Rubens, and the song from All Star by the late Steve Harwell. And this, and this is based on the comic books by Dark Horse Comics, the same people behind Hellboy, as well as The Mask and Time Cop, which I reviewed it 2 days ago. And in this film, a bunch of goofy superheroes try to stop the evil Casanova Frankenstein, after Captain Amazing disappeared or technically kidnapped. But there's only three of them: Mr. Furious, Blue Ray J, and the Shoveler. And they decided to recruit three more people: the Spleen, Invisible Boy, and the Bowler. And they go try to save the day before Casanova could save the world. Destroy the world and try to save Captain Amazing. But it was too late for Captain Amazing to be saved. But did they save the day? So I really enjoyed this movie. It's like one of the goofiest, most funny movies of all time. Like, the superheroes are like so hilarious. Like, Blue Ranger is like his superhero. Then he's a fork superhero where he uses fork as a weapons, and he makes fork puns. Like, throughout the film, he delivers lines but with fork in the word. Like, may the fork be with you. You know what? What the fork? Fork give yourself. And stuff like that. At one point, there was one hilarious scene where a fork gets stuck and Blu-ray just and gets hurts it in his bottom. It goes like ow, and that let me hard a lot because that seemed quite painful. Invisible Boy is an interesting character because he doesn't use his powers until halfway through, where no one sees his superpower to turn invisible, which also led them to the Mystery Man to continue to save the day. And the boy is an interesting character where her ability is like where she has a bowling ball of her father's skull, and she talks with it, which can get a little funny and also a little disturbing, but mostly hilarious. And Mr. Furious is is like the main character of the movie, played by Ben Stiller, and he doesn't have any superpowers, but pretends he is by whenever he gets angry, he goes into action. But then later he gets interested in a waitress, and then before they kiss him, before she gets attacked by Casanova, he reveals to her his name is Roy, and throughout the movie he calls himself Roy and realizes he doesn't have actual powers. But then later, when Casanova's attacking the waitress, Mr. Furious goes super crazy and decides to save the world and stop Casanova. And the Sphinx, played by Wes Studi, is like the mentor of the Mystery Man, where he's telling them to become more serious, try their best to save the world. And then later he becomes a member of the team. And he makes for a very interesting character because he's the only one where he is taken seriously and is not that goofy. And that's interesting to do. The other characters like the Shoveler and the Spleen, they're cool, but the other ones that I mentioned are very much better. They're more entertaining to watch than those two. Um. So yeah, what makes Mystery Man works is the cast and the characters. They make it for a very goofy, fun, entertaining movie. But I thought Casanova made for a very entertaining villain, a very goofy '90s villain. And I really like the world of Champion City, where it visually looks amazing. I know it looks like just a dark, futuristic city, but it looks unique, to be honest. And it does look pretty decent. And so, yeah, so that is my review for Mystery Man, a movie released in 1999, a superhero film after Blade and before X-Men. And so, yeah, that is Mystery Man, the last film reviewed for Universuary.